The functional filtration unit of the kidney is a microscopic structure called the nephron. Each kidney contains approximately 1.3 million nephrons. Each nephron consists of a renal corpuscle and a renal tubule. The renal corpuscle is a bulbous structure in the renal cortex, consisting of a capillary network called the glomerulus and a surrounding glomerular capsule, also known as Bowman's capsule. Blood vessels enter and exit the renal corpuscle at its vascular pole. The tubular pole is continuous with the renal tubule. The glomerular capsule has two layers. The visceral layer envelops the capillaries of the glomerulus. It is composed of specialized epithelial cells called podocytes, which have multiple interdigitating foot-like processes called pedicels. The parietal layer is a simple squamous epithelium that forms a capsule around the glomerulus. The capsular space lies between these two layers. Water and some solutes of blood plasma pass through a filtration membrane formed by three components of the glomerulus. Small pores in the capillary endothelium called fenestrations, a basement membrane between the endothelium and the podocytes, and narrow spaces called filtration slits between pedicels. The renal tubule is composed of a proximal convoluted tubule, a nephron loop, and a distal convoluted tubule. The extensively coiled proximal convoluted tubule originates at the tubular pole of the renal corpuscle and is continuous with the nephron loop. Each U-shaped nephron loop, also known as the loop of Henle, consists of a descending limb that extends into the medulla and an ascending limb that returns to the cortex. The nephron loop is divided into thick and thin segments. The thick segments are lined with simple cuboidal epithelium, and the thin segments are lined with simple squamous epithelium. Beyond the ascending limb of the nephron loop, the renal tubule coils again to form the distal convoluted tubule. Several distal convoluted tubules drain into collecting ducts that pass through the medulla of the kidney. These merge to form papillary ducts that drain into a minor calyx. As fluid passes through the renal tubule, useful solutes move out of the tubular fluid and return to the blood. And waste products in the blood move into the tubular fluid, ultimately to be excreted in the urine.